Welcome to my guide on troubleshooting AV and IT environments. Today, I'll share 10 practical tips for resolving issues with gear like network switches, routers, video routers, UPS units, RAID arrays, NAS, storage systems, and operating systems. We'll cover the process of elimination, logical thinking, critical thinking, and key techniques to get your systems back online. Let's get started. AV network guy here. Tip number 1, reboot the device. Start with a reboot, power cycle the device, whether it's a switch, router, or NAS, for 30 seconds. This clears temporary glitches. For example, a Cisco switch might hang due to a memory leak, and a reboot often resolves it. If the issue persists, you've eliminated transient errors and can move forward. Tip number 2, isolate the problem. Use logical thinking to break down the issue. Test one component at a time to isolate the fault. For instance, if a video router isn't passing signal, connect directly to the source to bypass the router. This method of elimination narrows down whether the issue lies in the router, cabling, or elsewhere. Tip number 3, inspect cables and connections. Check all cables and connectors. Loose, damaged, or incorrect cables, like using Cat5e for a 10 gigabit link, can cause failures. Use a cable tester to verify integrity and swap cables to rule them out. For example, a bent pin in an HDMI cable can disrupt a video feed. Tip number 4, review system logs. Logs provide critical data. Check system logs on switches, operating systems, or RAID arrays for errors like dropped packets or disk failures. For instance, a Synology NAS log might show a smart error pointing to a failing drive. Use critical thinking to identify patterns and prioritize next steps. Tip number 5, update firmware and software. Ensure firmware and software are up to date. Manufacturers release patches for bugs that cause issues like packet loss or system crashes. For example, a Crestron video router might need a firmware update to fix intermittent signal drops. Always review release notes to avoid introducing new problems. Tip number 6, swap with known good hardware. Test with known good hardware to pinpoint faulty gear. Swap out a suspect switch, cable, or a NAS drive with a verified spare. If a QNAP NAS isn't mounting, replacing a drive can confirm if it's the drive or the controller. This elimination method quickly identifies hardware issues. Tip number 7, monitor environmental conditions. Check the environment. Overheating or dust can cause failures in UPS units, RAID arrays, or switches. For example, a router in a 95°F closet might throttle performance. Use a temperature sensor to verify conditions and ensure proper ventilation and cleanliness. Tip number 8, replicate the issue. Replicate the issue to understand its scope. If a video router drops frames during a 4K stream, recreate the setup with the same resolution and bitrate. This logical approach confirms the problem's conditions. Document the steps for reference when working with support. Tip number 9, leverage community resources. Search online communities, use AI, or platforms like X for solutions. Others may have resolved similar issues. For example, a Reddit thread might detail a fix for a Netgear switch dropping VLAN traffic. Use critical thinking to validate advice before applying it. Tip number 10, document and stay methodical. Stay methodical and document everything: steps taken, results, and errors. This helps track progress and is invaluable for vendor support. For instance, noting that a UPS failed after a power surge provides context. Logical thinking and clear documentation leads to faster resolution. Those are my 10 tips for troubleshooting AV and IT environments. By using elimination, logical thinking, and critical thinking, you can resolve issues efficiently. If you have any questions or additional tips, leave them in the comments or find me on X. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.